let's take a look at what's actually available. So, as a buyer, you are probably familiar with one of these major platforms. Redfin's my favorite. They get listings from the MLS several hours before Zillow does for some reason. I don't know why, but it's something I've observed for the past 10 years of using it. I know some agents, hate Zillow because it is a direct competitor to us as real estate agents, but it's a great tool. And realistically, we need to really understand how to use it because the majority of our clients, or at least millennial clients and younger, are using it. So yeah, so this is the one I recommend out of the big three or four that are available. Um, let's go here into the filters. We are going to, so I'm finding that millennials right now are sitting right around a max range of $1 million. We're going to put just single family homes, no townhomes or condos or anything like that. At least within this price range. If you're shopping for lower than this price range, I would recommend considering townhomes and condos. We're going to exclude 55 and over communities. That definitely skews things, and honestly, that should automatically be checked for whenever people do searches here. We're going to remove FSBOs for sale by owner. We're going to exclude new construction. We're going to exclude foreclosures because that's going to throw off our results here. And then let's see, where is it? Time on Redfin. Here we go. We are going to do let's do more than 90 days. Okay. So with all of that, so you'll kind of see how we went from 26,000 homes down to 2,000 homes. And you'll see at this point, each of these dots is like representative of a lot of listings. So it's not that there's only 3 houses for sale in Orange County, but this kind of gives you an idea of the distribution of homes that have sat on the market the longest. And the homes that sit on the market the longest are more likely to accept a price reduction. You basically you send them a lowball offer, and I do recommend you can't just call them up and just kind of offer verbally because that doesn't really have the same impact. The way you approach this as a savvy buyer is you work with a competent agent who knows how to put together a persuasive looking offer. Okay. So you lowball them on the price, but everything else in the offer looks really sharp and really legit. You attach your pre-approval and whatever is your most impressive piece of financial information, you add that in there, your proof of funds. Obviously you erase your any confidential information, your account numbers and your social security number, stuff like that. But you go in there, whether it's your bank account looks really good or your tax your income tax looks good, or your stock portfolio looks good, like whatever it is that if you lead with it, that is your best financial face. Just get like a screenshot or something of that and include that together. And you just put it in front of this seller and think about it like this. Okay. So 30 days, or sorry, 90 days. So we're talking about, so I'm recording this right now in early September. So somebody went on the market in late May, early June. And, everyone was telling them, oh, this is the time to sell. This is the time to sell. And it has been sitting all summer long. And here in Southern California, as you start getting into October, November, December, the housing market slows and slows and slows. Some years prices will actually drop several percentage points. And so in the $1 million price range, we're talking about you are losing about $10,000 a month for every month that you just wait. Not to mention the fact that if you've gotten into escrow before and then fell out of escrow because of some problem, people usually perceive that as being some fault of the house or something fishy going on. And that lowers the value of the house even further. I'd say another $20,000 or $30,000. So, this is a really dire situation for a lot of sellers right now. And so, frankly, from a buyer's perspective, this is what you want to take advantage of. You want to put out an offer in writing, and maybe it's $30,000, $50,000, even $100,000 below what they were originally asking for. That written offer, that big juicy bank statement and pre-approval, that's gonna sit on their desk, and they're just gonna sit there and just it's gonna burn a hole in their pocket the longer it sits there. If nobody else puts an offer on the home in another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they know that you're out there looking, you're giving other offers, you're touring houses every single weekend. So they know that offer is not gonna last forever. And, sooner or later, if nobody else offers anything more, they're gonna go with your lowball.